Hello, and welcome to this Tech to Go on managing iPad space, presented by Gear, a program offered by the OEC. Today, we are tackling one of the most common frustrations I hear from early childhood educators, running out of storage on the iPad. If you have ever gone to take a photo of a child's big moment and seen that dreaded storage full message pop up, this tutorial is for you. By the end of these 5 minutes, you will have several practical strategies to free up space and keep that from happening again. Grab your iPad if you would like to follow along in this step-by-step tutorial. Let's dive in. If you have ever deleted photos and wondered why your storage barely moved, or watched your iPad slow down for no obvious reason, you are not imagining things. These are a few things happening behind the scenes that most people don't know about. Every photo, every video, every app, and every website you visit quietly takes up space on your iPad. Videos are especially heavy. Even a short 30-second clip can take up as much space as dozens of photos. And here is the one that surprises most people. When you delete a photo, it is not actually gone yet. It sits in a recently deleted folder for 30 days, still taking up full storage space the whole time. On top of that, every website Safari visits leaves behind small bits of saved data that accumulate over time. None of these things are dramatic on their own, but together, in a busy program taking photos every single day, they add up fast. Before we do anything else, let's find out exactly what we're working with. Open your Settings app, tap General, then tap iPad Storage. You will see a color-coded bar at the top of the screen showing you what is taking up space: photos, apps, system data, and more. Scroll down and you will see a list of every app on your iPad, along with how much storage each one is using and when you last opened it. Take a moment to look at this screen. It tells you exactly where to focus your energy. What is taking up the most space on your iPad right now? Is it what you expected? Most people discover that photos use the majority of the storage space on their device. Strategy 1 is deleting photos and videos. It is the most impactful strategy, and it is one you are probably already doing. Open your Photos app, tap Select in the top right corner, and then start choosing the photos and videos you no longer need. Here is a time-saving tip. Instead of tapping each photo one by one, you can tap and drag your finger across a row to select multiple photos at once. Once you have made your selections, tap the trash icon at the bottom right and confirm. Instead of the trash icon, you may have to tap on the 3 dots, depending on the version of iOS you're currently running. Here's the really important part. Deleting photos here is only the first step. There is a second step that most people do not know about, and skipping it is exactly why storage does not seem to improve. We're going to cover that on the very next slide. Here is the step that makes all the difference, and the one most people skip without realizing. When you delete a photo, it does not actually leave your iPad. It moves to a folder called Recently Deleted, where it sits quietly for 30 days, still taking up every bit of the same amount of storage space. Think of it like putting something in your recycling bin at home. Until you actually take the bin out to the curb, nothing has really been removed. To finish the job, let's empty the recently deleted folder. Scroll down in the Photos app sidebar and tap the Recently Deleted. Next, tap Select, and then tap Delete All. Confirm by tapping Delete from this iPad. Now the space is truly freed up. This one step alone can recover a significant amount of storage, especially in a program that takes photos every single day. Strategy 2. Clear Safari website data. Every time someone uses Safari to look something up on this iPad, it saves small bits of data in the background to help pages load faster. That sounds helpful, and it is at first, but over time, especially on a shared iPad that many people use, that saved data piles up and actually starts slowing things down instead of helping. Clearing it is quick, completely safe, and your bookmarks and saved passwords will not be affected at all. Start by going to Settings. Then scroll down and tap Apps. Tap Safari, or scroll down to Clear History and Website Data. Select All History and tap Clear to confirm. Here's a strategy that surprises a lot of people. Offloading apps. Offloading is different from deleting. When you offload an app, the app itself is removed from the iPad, freeing up that storage space. But all that data associated with the app stays safely stored. If you ever reinstall it, everything picks right back up exactly where you left it. This is perfect for apps that are only used at certain times of year, a seasonal activity, the start of a year planning tool, or anything you haven't opened in months. To offload unused apps, go to Settings, tap General, tap iPad Storage, and scroll through your app list. Tap on any app and check the last used date. If it has been several months since anyone opened it, tap Offload App and confirm. You can get the storage back without losing anything. You may also choose to enable this function automatically by tapping Enable on the iPad storage screen shown here. Strategy 4 flies under the radar for most people. Every time a photo, video, or document is shared through the Messages app, it gets saved on the iPad, and it stays there quietly taking up space, even long after the conversation has moved on. In a program where staff are sharing photos and updates through Messages regularly, this adds up faster than you might expect. The good news is that you can remove these attachments without deleting the conversation itself. Open Messages, tap on a conversation, then tap the contact name at the top, and scroll down to see all the photos, videos, and attachments that have been shared. You can delete these items one at a time, or tap See All to review and remove multiple at once. Here's the truth about iPad storage. The programs that struggle with it the most are the ones who think about it when there is a crisis. Staying ahead of it does not take much time at all. 5 minutes is genuinely enough. Set a recurring reminder on your Google Calendar to prompt you. Here's your action step. And I want you to do all 4 of these things right now before you put the iPad down. First, go to Settings, General, iPad Storage, and take a look at what is using the most space. Second, open Photos, go to Recently Deleted, and tap Delete All. Third, go back to Settings, tap Apps, tap Safari, clear your history and website data. And fourth, open your Google Calendar and set a reoccurring monthly reminder to do this again. These 4 steps together take less than 5 minutes and will make a noticeable difference on every iPad in your program. Thank you for joining this Tech to Go on managing iPad storage, presented by Gear, a program offered by the OEC.